This is a presentation of Magnitude Sports. And now, the cameras are ready. The headset is on. It's game time.
All right, welcome. We're live here at Farmers Union Insurance Field in Casselton, North Dakota, as apparently that's the wrong field number, so we'll take that off for the moment. But it is high school football here. It's our debut of JV Monday Night Football here in the 2021 football season, as you got a lot of green fans right down in front to our left. And then all the red are right off to the right there as we get ready for this one here. Our PA announcer will be making the opening announcements here in about, I'm going to say about 3 to 4 minutes right now. And we're about 12 minutes or so away from the start of the opening kickoff of this one here between the West Fargo Packers and the Central Cass Squirrels. Junior varsity football for you live here on a Monday night on Magnitude Sports. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude. No, we'll get it here, actually.
Farmers Union Insurance Field at the Elton Sports Complex on the campus of Central Cass. Tonight's matchup between the West Fargo Packers and your Central Cass Squirrels. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, before tonight's kickoff, everyone please rise and move all headgear as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, now we'll take a timeout.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level of my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
All right, welcome back here to Farmers Union Insurance Field in Casselton. It's the 2021 debut of Monday Night Junior Varsity Football. And we'll have sporadic random JV and junior high games on Monday nights throughout the football season for you here on Magnitude Sports. We thank you for tuning in for this one, whether you're a Packer fan or a Squirrel fan. We wish both the teams the best of luck here in this contest. 0-0 on the year for both of these two teams, so not too much to talk about, but you take a look at our upcoming schedule. This coming Friday, we'll have the Vikings versus the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros coming up at 7 o'clock. We have another game pending at the moment. Then we kick off our volleyball portion of the fall season in Perham as the Yellow Jackets take on the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines on Thursday, September 2nd. More football on Friday the 3rd. And then more volleyball on the 7th and 9th. And we have a whole bunch of football pending right now. You can dig deeper into that schedule at our website at msportsnet.com. magnitude.com/schedule. Check us out online, Magnitude SN on Facebook, Twitter, and then Magnitude Sports Instagram and Magnitude Sports on YouTube as well. Check out all the latest news stories, including football scoreboards on our website every Friday or possibly Saturday morning, depending on how soon the scores come in. We'll have them for you. At least we hope to, and we'll have them for you every Friday. If you want football scores as they go final, we're going to do our absolute best to get every football score from the state as we get ready to go here in the first quarter of play.
Number 39, Jesse Ramirez on the return.
So it'll be first down and 10 now.
Packer ball, first and 10. They have their own 33-yard line.
Here for the West Fargo Packers. Couple of guys in the backfield here and working out of the shotgun. That appears to be didn't catch the number there, but they'll get the ball into the hands of Ibram Bangura.
Ibram Bangura to carry.
And he'll pick up
Kate Olsen-Tinglestead.
He'll pick up maybe a half a yard. We'll call it 2nd and 10.
About a 1-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 9 coming up for West Fargo.
So they will give him 1 on that. Take the snap, drop back, looking to pass to the outside, and the intended receiver there for West Fargo is Chase Jerstad.
Pass incomplete.
Starting quarterback is Max Fowl.
Chase Jerstad, the intended receiver
for the Packers.
Hunter Maggio in coverage for Central Cass.
Of course, we've seen
3rd down and 9 coming up for the Packers.
I believe her older sister, or his older sister, I should say, on Magnitude Sports on the basketball and volleyball court before. Gonna be another handoff as they go up the middle there. With the carry is Jerstad.
Chase Jerstad, ball carrier.
So the clock continues to tick.
They'll bring up 4th about 5 for West Fargo.
So 4th down and 5 is the So foul work out of the shotgun once again. And actually, it's a punt, my mistake. And wasn't paying attention there, my bad. Now we'll take a hop inside the 45, all the way back, pack a roll to about the 39-yard line.
27, Brayton Nygaard with a punt for the
where
Packers.
It's touched up there by Hofflin for the Packers, and that'll bring up a 1st down and 10 for the Squirrels.
At the Squirrel.
And they'll stop the clock with 8 minutes, 45 seconds to go.
Pass at their own 39-yard line.
All right, so 1st and 10 here for the Central Cass Squirrels. And the first snap will be worked out of the shotgun there. Jacob Thompson, the quarterback, and he'll flip it forward there. Taking it up is Isaac Wisniewski.
Brought down by Logan Moore.
So be a pickup of 2, 2nd and 8.
2-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 8 coming up for the Squirrels.
On this warm day in the lower 80s, we might see upper 70s, but it's not going to get any cooler than 77 by the time this game approaches an end. And this time, keeping it himself is Thompson. Breaks one tackle, but then brought down on the near sideline, right close to the 42-yard line. They'll probably mark it right between the 41 and 42, and they will mark it just behind the 42-yard line. So it'll be a 3rd down. They'll give them about 1 on the play, and 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7 coming up for the Squirrels.
Thompson takes a snap out of the shotgun, hands it off right away there to Wisniewski. Wisniewski will burrow it up towards the 45. Be a
Wisniewski, the ball carrier.
pickup of about 3, maybe 2 along 2, and set up a 4th down, and we'll call it 4th and 5.
What a 2-yard gain on the play. 4th and a long 5. A long 4 coming up for Central Cass.
So Central Cass will set up in punt formation here. And the kick is away. And it'll be taken at about the 20-yard line there. That's Peyton McGregor. McGregor slips by 2 men in the backfield, cuts to the outside. McGregor to the 40, McGregor to midfield. He has 1 man to beat down the far sideline. 10-5 touchdown. McGregor on the 81-yard kick return for a touchdown puts the Packers on the board.
Number 5, Peyton McGregor.
So that's a quick 6 for West Fargo. I'll stop the clock with 6:13 to go here in the first quarter of play. So there's a penalty, so we might have to take that touchdown off the board, and we will.
Penalty flag down on the play, on the return.
So you can erase that 82-yard punt return out of the stat book there for McGregor. And once again, 6:13 on the clock. It'll end up being 1st and 10 here for the Packers.
Packers will have it 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So it'll be a handoff there, and he'll bust through a couple of tackles, and being brought down there is Bangura.
Ibrahim Bangura, the ball carrier.
Close to the 35-yard line. Now bring up 2nd down, and we'll call it a long 2.
Well, 8-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 2 coming up for West Fargo.
So the Packers send receivers out to each side. 2 men in the backfield here is working out of the shotgun is number 22. That is Max Fowl. Just looking at the wrong roster there for a moment.
Bangura, the ball carrier.
Bangura will get back to the original line of scrimmage, and I'll bring up 3rd down and 2.
No gain on the play. 3rd and 2 coming up for West Fargo.
.5:15 and counting to go here in the first quarter of play, and the Packers almost on the board had it not been for a yellow penalty flag. And and he's going to avoid being tackled in the backfield. He does get popped, but he also gets the ball away. Gets it up into the hands there of Dwayne Mitchell, the receiver.
Number 32, Dwayne Mitchell.
Clock will continue to roll.
By Brady Peterson. Result of the pitch and catch is a first down for West Fargo.
Now bring up first and 10.
At their own 49-yard line.
So foul out of the shotgun once again. 3 receivers set. He'll hand it off to Bangura, goes right up the middle and just blasts by everybody. Bangura at the 20, at the 15-10, and he's brought down inside the 10. They'll mark it close to the 9-yard line. It'll be a first and goal.
Brought down by number 10, Dayton Michaels. Result of the run for the Packers will be a first and goal for West Fargo at the Squirrel 9-yard line.
Bangura showing some muscle on that play. He just took the handoff and went right up the middle, went right through the line, and now Thompson will keep it himself. Or I'm sorry, foul, wrong quarterback.
Number 22, Max Fowl, quarterback keeper.
Foul's gonna get up to about the 1-yard line. It'll bring up second and goal.
Marcus Biffert, the tackle.
As the clock ticks inside 3 minutes now.
8-yard gain on the play. Second and goal from the 1 for the Packers.
So foul works out with McGregor to his left and to his right. That is also McGregor. And it'll be Peyton McGregor
Touchdown,
taking it into the end zone for the touchdown.
McGregor into the end zone for the Packers.
Looks like they're going to go for the 2-point conversion attempt here. 2:14 on the clock. And foul, drops back, and it's going to be shy. The pass goes into the hands there of Caleb Porter, but he's brought down at the 1-yard line. And that will take us to a commercial break. 6-0, the Packers lead here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Be right back.
You simply click and order. We decorate and deliver. GoPromo is the area's premier provider for easy-to-use online team stores with screen-printed, embroidered, and promotional products. From your computer screen to the bleachers, and from the boardroom to the field, just go promo. Visit justgopromo.com.
All right, welcome back. 6-0. The Packers have the lead here on JV Monday Night Football. The recording of this event will be available right after the live broadcast is complete. That one's dropped at the 30, but picked up 35, or I'm sorry, at the 20, picked up 25-30, now up to about the 35-yard line.
31, Isaac Wisniewski on the return.
Now set up 1st and 10 here for the
For 70, Philip Masog, the tackle. Squirrel ball, 1st and 10, Central Cass at their own 35-yard line.
There'll be a handoff there into the hands of Wisniewski, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at about the 39-yard line. Pickup of about 5, maybe 6, depending on where they spot it. It'll be 2nd down.
The tackle.
2nd and 5, we'll call it.
5-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 5 coming up for the Squirrels.
This will be another handoff to Wisniewski. He'll shake and bake a couple tacklers, and he'll get up over the 45. It looks like they'll mark it at the 46. Pickup of about 3 or 4 on the play, and that'll bring up 3rd down, and we'll call it.
Lucas Allen in on the stop.
Oh, no, they gave him the 1st down, so it'll be 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10, Central Cass at their own 46-yard line.
So they'll mark it at the 46. And that will be the end of the 1st quarter.
The end of the 1st quarter with your score, West Fargo 6 and Central Cass nothing.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level of my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
All right, welcome back. 2nd quarter of play about to get underway here from Farmers Union Insurance Field in Casselton. As the Squirrels have the ball, 1st and 10 here from the 46-yard line. They'll hand it off in the backfield, and he'll get over midfield there. Pickup of about 4, maybe 5. It'll be 2nd down.
What are you doing over here?
They'll mark it at the 49-yard line. We'll call it 2nd and 5.
Somebody sat there and section.
My wife said she's following me. I sat down. That'll get you to follow me.
Kate Olsen singles it on the last carry. 2nd and 5 coming up for Central Cass.
Man in motion. And they'll hand it off there to Olsen Tingelstad. And he'll get dropped right at the original line of scrimmage. Maybe lost a half a yard on that. We'll call it 3rd down and 5.
Jesse Ramirez, the tackle. No gain on the play. 3rd and 5 coming up for the Squirrels.
And that snap is bobbled. It is picked up. And the pass was intended there for Jaden Michaels, number 10.
Jacob Thompson's pass incomplete. Jaden Michaels, the intended receiver.
So I'll stop the clock with 10:22 to go here.
For the Squirrels.
So it's 4th down and 5. And the Squirrels will set up in punt formation.
Peyton McGregor back to receive. Punt.
Got McGregor standing at his own 13-yard line right now, waiting to receive this kick. And it is away. And it goes, takes a Packer bounce. First touched up at about the 26, bounced out of bounds at about, it looks like they're going to mark it at the 28-yard line.
Ball, 1st and 10.
So it'll be 1st and 10 here for the West Fargo Packers as the ball goes back to the Pack.
28-yard line.
Well, we've seen some impressive stuff from Ibrahim Bangura for the Packers here today. We also saw a 82-yard kick return wiped off the books for a penalty. That's been the couple of the highlights so far here for, or I should say players to watch for West Fargo. Bangura has the touchdown run that is responsible for the Packers' 6 points, and on the carry there for West Fargo is Caleb Porter, but he doesn't get far. Looks like he'll gain maybe a yard, and that's about it.
Brought down by Kate Olsen-Singlestead.
So 2nd and 9 as they mark the ball at the 30-yard line. And
1 yard gain on the play, 2nd and 9 coming up for the Packers.
That's McGregor. Get loose, and he's going to take it to the house. McGregor with a 70-yard touchdown run from the line of scrimmage there for Peyton McGregor.
Quarterback, pass complete to number 5, Peyton McGregor.
And the Packers are up 12-0 with 8:37 to go here in the second quarter of play. And there's some movement prior to the snap.
Penalty flag down on the extra point attempt.
And they will try and punch it up the middle, and they'll do so successfully. Add 2 for the Packers.
Number 40,
it's 14-0.
Into the end zone for West Fargo. 2-point conversion, good.
8:37 to go here in the
your score, West Fargo 14,
second quarter. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
All right. And the Squirrels will pick it up just inside the 25, and he'll bust through a couple tackles and work his way up close to the 30-yard line. So up first down and 10 now.
Tackle by number 29, Jack Davies. Squirrel ball, first and 10. First and 10, Central Cass at their own 30-yard line.
Clock continues to tick, 8:07, 8:05, etc. First and 10 now here for the Squirrels as they're down 14-0. Touchdown run by Bangura and a touchdown pass to Peyton McGregor. Plus a 2-point conversion accounts for the 14 points. That pass is complete, but he's going to be dropped for a short loss, maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Jacob Thompson's pass complete to number 17, Cale Pearson. Brought down by number 29, Jack Davies. 1 yard gain on the play.
So they will give him 1 yard. It'll be second and 9.
Coming out for the Squirrels.
As far as driving in Fargo, 2 hours and 10 minutes to get here, 2 hours and probably 15 to get downtown Fargo.
There'll be another handoff here, and he'll bounce off his own blocker, and that will stop him just shy of the 35 at about the 34-yard line. This Wisniewski will gain about 4 on the play approximately.
Jack Davies, the tackle. Brings up 3rd and 5 for Central Cass.
So 3rd and 5, 6:15 to go. And that pass is scooped up there in the hands of Olsen Tingelstad. He'll bring it up to just shy of the 40. Looks like they'll mark it at the 39-yard line. It'll be pickup of 4. It'll be 4th and 1.
Just short of the first down.
4th and a long 1, we'll call it.
Brings up 4th and a long 1 for the Squirrels. Timeout on the field. Timeout, Central Cass.
So the Squirrels will talk it over, and we'll take a timeout. We'll be back in a moment.
Magnitude Sports has delivered over 1,000 broadcasts capturing all fourth quarter comebacks, walk-off home runs, buzzer beaters, 62-point volleyball sets, and double overtime victories. The excitement is on Magnitude Sports. Over 150 teams from 5 states and 2 countries have been featured on Magnitude Sports at both the varsity and sub-varsity levels. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and select your alert preference so you never have to miss that big moment from your favorite area sports team. Find us on Facebook and Twitter too. This is the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
All right, welcome back. Second quarter of play. It is 4th and 1 here for the Squirrels. 5:38 to go here in the second quarter of play. Central Cass down 14 as they hand it off, and he'll get stuffed up right away. And that'll be a turnover on downs. The ball will go back to the Packers.
Lucas Allen, the tackle.
So that'll stop the clock with
Turnover on downs,
5:30 to go.
For the Packers, Packers will take over. 1st and 10, West Fargo. At the Squirrel 36-yard line.
.530 to go. They'll hand it off here. He'll cut to the near side, and he's brought down out of bounds at about the 30-yard line.
Chase Dripstead to carry.
They'll set up second down. We'll call it 5.
Number 16, Carter Maggio. What a 5-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 5 coming up for West Fargo.
Looks like Brady Medina is in at quarterback now for West Fargo, and he'll toss it over the head of Jack Davies.
Brady Medina's pass incomplete. Jack Davies, the intended receiver. Briar Schaefer, Brady Peterson all in coverage for the Squirrels. 3rd and long 5 coming up for West Fargo.
They'll hand it off right up the middle. There goes Nygaard. And Nygaard bounces off, and he pushes forward for a couple extra yards. And he's up close to about the 22-yard line. And it's good for a first down. They'll stop the clock.
Number 27, Braden Nygaard to carry. Brought down by Brady Peterson. Result of the run, first down for West Fargo.
Now the official will restart the clock.
21.
3:30 and counting to go here in the second quarter of play. And the Packers threatening to add to their 14-0 lead here on Monday Night Football. A 3-receiver set with one man in the backfield here for Medina. And Medina will roll out to the right, and he'll toss it into the hands there of Mitchell. And Mitchell will be brought down to about the 6 or 7 yard line.
Number 32, Dwayne Mitchell. Brought down by number 32, Briar Schaefer. First and goal for the Packers. At the Squirrel 7 yard line.
So another 3-receiver set here for Medina. And he'll hand, no, yes, he will hand it off. And pushing up the middle there is Nygaard. He'll pick up about,
Nygaard with the carry.
Looks like they'll mark it at about the 5 yard line, a pickup of maybe 2. Second down and goal.
Brought down by Drew Knuth. 2 yard gain on the play. Second and goal for the Packers from the 5.
And a flag. Looks like it's on West Fargo, so that'll back them up a little bit here, and they'll stop the clock with 1:28, and now they'll restart the clock. So back them up 5 yards from the 5 to the 10. And now we have another stoppage here, as it looks like timeout is called by West Fargo.
Timeout, West Fargo.
We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude.
Magnitude Sports has delivered over 1,000 broadcasts capturing all fourth quarter comebacks, walk-off home runs, buzzer beaters, 62-point volleyball sets, and double overtime victories. The excitement is on Magnitude Sports. Over 150 teams from 5 states and 2 countries have been featured on Magnitude Sports at both the varsity and sub-varsity levels. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and select your alert preference so you never have to miss that big moment from your favorite area sports team. Find us on Facebook and Twitter too. This is the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
All right, 2nd and goal, and they'll fire it into the corner. Attempted one-handed grab. There's the pass was intended for Jesse Ramirez.
Padina's pass incomplete. Jesse Ramirez, the intended receiver.
And that should stop the clock.
Josiah
But apparently it's not going to.
Third and goal coming up for West Fargo from the Squirrel 10-yard line.
So 3rd down and goal now. Medina will roll out, fired over the middle. It's deflected, and Brady Peterson almost there for the Squirrels on an interception.
Padina's pass incomplete.
So that will stop the clock. We'll allow our clock to tick down to 15 seconds here.
McGregor, the intended receiver.
So 4th and goal now here from the 10-yard line for West Fargo.
The Squirrel 10-yard line.
We'll see if the Squirrel defense can step it up here and keep them out of the end zone as we approach halftime. And a delayed handoff up the middle there, and that will be a turnover on downs. That'll stop the clock with about 6 seconds left.
Tackled by Carter Maggio. Turnover on downs, 1st and 10 for Central Cass. Squirrel ball, 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
So the ball will be spotted at the 5-yard line. They'll have to go 95 yards in 6 seconds if they want to try and put some points on the board here. And that will bring it into the first quarter, or second quarter. At halftime, West Fargo leads 14-0 here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. We'll be back in a moment.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level of my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
Magnitude Sports has delivered over 1,000 broadcasts capturing all fourth quarter comebacks, walk-off home runs, buzzer beaters, 62-point volleyball sets, and double overtime victories. The excitement is on Magnitude Sports. Over 150 teams from 5 states and 2 countries have been featured on Magnitude Sports at both the varsity and sub-varsity levels. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and select your alert preference so you never have to miss that big moment from your favorite area sports team. Find us on Facebook and Twitter too. This is the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
You didn't like the call? Please remember the officials on the court and the field have the best view of the action as it happens. More officials are needed. People like you. Stay connected to the game you love. Contact the NDHSAA, MSHSL, or your local high school to find out how to become an official. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
You simply click and order. We decorate and deliver. Go Promo is the area's premier provider for easy-to-use online team stores with screen-printed, embroidered, and promotional products. From your computer screen to the bleachers, and from the boardroom to the field, just go Promo. Visit justgopromo.com.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal. Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level of my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
Welcome back. Halftime here at Farmers Union Insurance Field. West Fargo Packers 14-0 lead over the Central Cass Squirrels. Ibrahim Bangura on an 8-yard touchdown run made it 6-0, and the two-point conversion attempt failed. And then Peyton McGregor would get a short pass out to the far sideline and take it in. to the end zone from about 40-plus yards out. They would convert on the two-point conversion as the 12-0 score would go to 14. That's where we sit right now here on a touchdown run by Ibram Bangura and a touchdown reception by Peyton McGregor. And that's how the two teams set right now here at halftime. Once again, you can look at our upcoming schedule. Our first varsity football game will be this Friday. The Kindred Vikings host the Hillsborough Central Valley Burros, who the ranked number 1 team in the state, but they went down to Central Cass pretty convincingly last Friday night. So we'll see how they fare against the Central Cass rivals, Kindred Vikings, this coming Friday here on Magnitude Sports. We are still waiting on approval for that other game that you see on the schedule there. And also, you can get all the latest news by clicking on the stories button at msportsnet.com and clicking on a story of your choice. Of course, we share that on our Facebook and our Twitter as well. You can find us on Twitter, MagnitudeSN, Facebook.com/MagnitudeSN, Magnitude Sports on Instagram, also YouTube.com/Magnitude Sports. If you're watching the tape delay of this on a later day, we thank you for tuning into the tape delay. We certainly appreciate your faithful viewership. You can find all of our games on demand by simply going to the on-demand portion of our website, clicking the word watch. You can watch any of our past broadcasts at your convenience 24/7. We have about 3 minutes before the second half kicks off here. We'll take a timeout, and when we return, we'll be back with the second half kickoff right here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Be right back.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
Magnitude Sports has delivered over 1,000 broadcasts capturing all fourth quarter comebacks, walk-off home runs, buzzer beaters, 62-point volleyball sets, and double overtime victories. The excitement is on Magnitude Sports. Over 150 teams from 5 states and 2 countries have been featured on Magnitude Sports at both the varsity and sub-varsity levels. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and select your alert preference so you never have to miss that big moment from your favorite area sports team. Find us on Facebook and Twitter too. This is the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
All right, welcome back. I want to say hi to Josh. Thanks for watching as much as you're able to watch for as far as that is concerned. As the Squirrels will receive the second half kickoff here. They're down 14-0, and They'll look to rebound here in the second half.
Nichols on the return.
Once again, if you weren't able to catch this game live, we thank you for tuning in on the tape delay of this.
Squirrel ball, 1st and 10.
So they're going to mark the ball here at about the 40.
35-yard line.
Mark, I did respond to your comment, so if you want to give that a read really quick, that will answer your question. And we do apologize for that inconvenience. I have this feeling I said Mark. I meant to say Josh. I don't know if I said that or not, but Squirrel football, and it's intercepted. On the pickoff there for West Fargo, I believe it was 14, but let me double check the number here.
Carter Marshall's pass intercepted by number 47, Alex McElroy.
47.
1st and 10 for the Packers.
Alex McElroy on the interception. So I'll stop the clock with 10:54 to go here in the third quarter. And the Packers will take over. So the Squirrels had one play on that possession, and then the Packers would get the ball right back. So it's almost as if the Packers got both the first and second half kickoff. And Hofflin will receive the snap, hand it off, and a rough tackle there as he's brought down over the 40.
Number 40, Chase Jerstead to carry.
I believe they'll mark it. No, they will mark it over the 40. It looks like they'll give him the forward progress on that. But
Drew Canute to tackle. 2-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 8 coming up for West Fargo.
And the handoff there, and once again, that is, let's take a look, Chase Jervstad, if I'm saying that correctly.
Jervstad to carry. Marcus Differt to tackle. Short gain on the play.
As the clock ticks inside, 10 minutes to go here, so 3rd and 3. Hofflin takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Hofflin will keep it, go to the outside, and he's brought down just inside the 30. Looks like they'll mark it right at the 30. It'll be a pickup of 4. It's good for a first down. They'll temporarily stop the clock so they can move the chains.
Tackled by Riker Brush. Result of the run, first down for the Packers. 1st and 10.
And now they'll restart it.
30-yard line.
So the Packers move the ball up to the 30-yard line here. They get a first down, 1st and 10, as they will break the huddle and send, looks like a 3-receiver set. 2 receivers and inside receiver there, possibly not quite in enough for the tight end position. Hofflin will fire it. It's into the hands there of...
Hofflin's pass complete to number 5, Peyton McGregor.
Peyton McGregor.
Josiah Crandall to tackle. 8-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 coming up for the Packers.
They'll fake the handoff. Hofflin will keep it, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, but that's a max. We'll call it 3rd and 1 unless they mark it somewhere else. And it will be 3rd and 1. So a pickup of 1 on that play.
3rd and 1 coming up for the Packers.
So Hofflin once again. Oh, and there's some movement up front. That's going to be offsides, I think, on West Fargo. They'll back them up. I didn't see any red move, but we'll see what the official says. And it is indeed on West Fargo. Foul start.
False start penalty. 5-yard false start penalty on the Packers.
You could probably assess that to 2 Packer players as they moved at almost identical times.
6 for West Fargo.
So that'll be a loss of 5, bring up 3rd and 6.
26-yard line.
Hofflin will roll out to the right, and he's pressured in the backfield, and he's brought down there by Marcus Bifford on the sack, and that'll be 4th down and a long ways to go.
Brought down by Marcus Bifford. Loss on the play for the Packers.
Let's see, it'll be a loss of about 2 or 3. It'll be 3rd and 8. Or it'll be 4th and 8, excuse me.
Brings up 4th and 8 for the Packers.
So it looks like the Packers might go for it here. As Hofflin comes in from the sideline with the play. Hofflin, a 6 foot 175 sophomore for the West Fargo Packers. And Hofflin will take the high snap, roll out near side, and he'll get hit, but he'll deliver it into the hands of McGregor. McGregor will be brought down at about the 16.
5, Peyton McGregor.
Looks like they'll mark it at the 17-yard line.
25, Marcus Bifford.
It's good for a first down.
Result of the play is a first down for West Fargo. 1st and 10 for the Packers at the Squirrels' 17-yard line.
So Hofflin will work out of the shotgun. And he'll hand it off there into the arms of Savine Stokes. If I'm saying that correct, the first name correctly.
The ball carrier. Tackled by number 36, Riker Rush.
Stokes picks up 4. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 6 coming out for the Packers.
They'll hand it off to Stokes once again. He'll try and plow his way up the middle. And he'll get pushed back. Forward momentum might get him to the 9-yard line. And it will get him to the 9-yard line. It's a pickup of about 3. We'll call it 3rd and 3 for the moment.
Tackle. Third and 3 coming up for the Packers.
Third and 3 with 4:33 to go here in the 3rd quarter of play. A lot of 3s in that sentence. He'll fake the handoff, roll out to his right. He'll throw as he gets hit. And the pass was intended there, but it was through the hands of the West Fargo's Tony Leal. Now fall incomplete, stopping the clock.
Hofflin's pass incomplete. Intended for number 81.
Bring up 4th down and 3.
Jaden Michaels in coverage for the Squirrels. Fourth and short coming up for the Packers. Penalty flag down.
So it looks like the Packers will be backed up here. 4th and 3 will turn into a, actually it'll still be 3rd down with the penalty, I believe. And it'll make it 3rd and 8.
Third and 8 for the Packers. From the Squirrel 15-yard line.
So the Packers go on the 3 receiver set. 1 man in the backfield here with Hofflin out of the shotgun. 1 step, fires it. McGregor has it. And he weaves his way through some red jerseys and gets inside the 5 to the 4.
Complete to number 5, Peyton McGregor.
That should be good for a 1st down. Bring up 1st and goal. Clock will continue to tick here.
1st and goal for West Fargo. At the Squirrel 4-yard line.
So 1st and goal from the 4. And that looks like McGregor cutting to the outside, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown.
Touchdown, West Fargo.
It's a 4-yard touchdown run for Peyton McGregor.
With a carry.
And that makes it 18 to nothing in favor of West Fargo. So West Fargo will set up for the 2-point conversion attempt here as the clock will be stopped at 3:23. So once again, another 3 receiver set. Hofflin rolls to his left. And he will barrel his way into the end zone. About 3 different Squirrels had a chance to bring him down, but
Keeper into the end zone. 2-point conversion, good for the Packers. 3:23 to go.
So that makes it 22 to nothing. As we go to the break here. The kickoff is next here on Magnitude Sports. Be right back.
Magnitude Sports has delivered over 1,000 broadcasts capturing all 4th quarter comebacks, walk-off home runs, buzzer beaters, 62-point volleyball sets, and double overtime victories. The excitement is on Magnitude Sports. Over 150 teams from 5 states and 2 countries have been featured on Magnitude Sports at both the varsity and sub-varsity levels. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and select your alert preference so you never have to miss that big moment from your favorite area sports team. Find us on Facebook and Twitter too. This is the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
All right, welcome back. Central Cass on the kick return. Brings it back over the 35. Wisniewski down at about the 37-yard line. Temporarily stop the clock.
10 Central Cass at their own 37-yard line.
So they will indeed set it up at the 37. Now bring up 1st and 10. Squirrels go with a 3 receiver set, 2 far, 1 near. And now a flag. This looks like did West Fargo jump offside or? Yep, they sure did. Encroachment will be the call.
5-yard offside penalty on the Packers.
So the Squirrels get a free 5 off that, and they'll bring up first and 5.
Central Gas.
Following the penalty.
41-yard line.
Hand it off, going right up the middle, and a pickup of about 5 for Olsen Tingelstad, and they'll be close to a first down. It'll be shy by about 1. Pickup of 4, it'll be 2nd and 1.
2nd and inches for the Squirrels.
Call it 2nd and short. Yeah, you can't get any closer to a first down than that without getting a first down. I mean, that ball is like literally a quarter from a first down. They'll hand it off. I believe that's Tingelstad, and he'll get
Tingelstad with a carry.
Buried in the background.
Tackled by Jack Stewart. What a 2-yard loss on the play.
So they'll bring up about 3rd down and 3.
What a half-yard loss on the play.
That'll be more like 3rd and 1, we'll
3rd
call
and
it.
1 coming up for the Squirrels.
And he'll fire over the middle here, down to the near sideline, and the pass was intended there.
Caramaggio pass incomplete. Cale Pearson, the intended receiver.
For Pearson.
Odin McAllister in coverage for the Packers.
So I'll bring up 4th down and
4th
1.
and
We'll
1
see
coming
if
up for Central Cass.
Squirrels will more than likely go for it here. I mean, they minute 36 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Time's not much of a friend right now if they want to try and catch up and get back into this one. So they'll go for it here on 4th and 1. We'll see if they can pick up that first down. Big play here for Central Cass. And a shoestring tackle in the backfield will definitely bring a first down, but not for the Squirrels. So it'll be a turnover on downs.
By Phil Mazog. Turnover on downs. Packers will take over. 1st and 10 West Fargo at the Squirrel 45-yard line.
So they'll stop the clock with a minute 32 to go. So looks like maybe a timeout with West Fargo here before we return to action. So
timeout on the field.
Not sure if it was an official's timeout or a West Fargo timeout, but it was one of the two. It was not a Central Cass timeout, I can tell you that much for sure. So minute 32 to go, 22-0 here in favor of the Packers in the 3rd quarter of play. Once again, coming up Friday, August 27th, we'll have the Kindred Vikings in the Hillsborough Central Valley Burros. 7 o'clock kickoff. Kickoff scheduled for 7:01 here on Magnitude Sports. Tune in early for that pregame show coming up on Friday. Dig deeper into our fall sports schedule on our website at msportsnet.com/schedule. Football, volleyball, it's all on there. 1st and 10 for the Packers now. From the Squirrel 45, they'll hang it off. That's Bangura. And Bangura with some speed. And Bangura getting by. And he breaks a shoestring ankle tackle. And he finally gets dropped at about the 24-yard line.
Ibrahim Bangura, the ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 21 yards, and it remains 1st and 10 here. So they'll temporarily stop the clock so they can move the chains.
Cale Pearson, the tackle.
Well, if you're a Packers fan, you like what you see here from Bangura.
1st and 10 Packers at the Squirrel 23-yard line.
Every time he touches the ball, if he's not tackled right away, there's a chance he'll end up in the end zone. They'll hand it off to Bangura again, and just as I said, and like I said, I think it may have been like
Bangura, the ball carrier.
Almost like a clothesline tackle there for Braden Mitchell. Put his left arm out there and just bam, he fell to the ground.
1st and goal for the Packers at the Squirrel 9-yard line.
Dylan Nichols playing quarterback now here for West Fargo. He'll hand it off to Bangura again, and he's into the end. Maybe not. Maybe he was dropped just shy of it.
Bangura with a carry. Kemper Pearson with a tackle.
And they're going to let the clock run here. It looks like that could potentially be the last play of the 3rd quarter.
Into the 3rd quarter, your score, West Fargo 22, Central Cass nothing.
All right, so that'll bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll take a break and be back in a moment.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level of my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
All right, welcome back as the teams switch sides of the field. It'll be 2nd and goal here for the Packers from the 1-yard line. Looking to add to that 22-0 lead as we start the 4th quarter of play. And they'll fake it to Bangura, and keeping it himself there is Nichols. And Nichols will be dropped shy of the goal line. May have even lost a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and goal as a result.
Riker Brush the tackle. Third and goal coming out for the Packers from the 1.
Handed off to Bangura this time, and Bangura leans in. That is a touchdown.
36, Davian Stokes.
Oh, sorry, that's Stokes on the touchdown run from 1 yard out. And I'll stop the clock with 10:58 to go here in the 4th quarter of play, and moves the score to 28-0 in favor of the Packers. The Packers are 2 for 4 on 2-point conversion attempts in this contest. We'll see if they can go 3 for 5 or if they'll go 2 for 5. They'll send a receiver out to each side. Looks like they have a... He was looking at Stokes, and then instead he fires it into a wide open Dwayne Mitchell. And that is 2 more points here for the West Fargo Packers, and that makes it 30-0.
Mitchell, 2-point conversion, good.
10:56 to go here in the 4th quarter of play. We'll be back in a moment with the kickoff.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
All right, welcome back here as the Packers will kick it off here after scoring the touchdown by Stokes.
Lane set to kick off for the Packers. Michaels and Wisniewski back deep to receive.
And it'll be picked up there by, that is Wisniewski. And Wisniewski, number 31, brings it up to the 31-yard line.
Keaton McGregor to the tackle. First and 10 for the Squirrels at their own 32-yard line.
Handed off there to Wisniewski. Wisniewski brings it up to about the 37. And that'll be a pickup of 6, bring up 2nd and 4.
Nygaard with the tackle. 6-yard gain on the play, 2nd and 4 coming up for Central Cass.
As we sneak inside, 10 minutes to go here in the ball game. Short delay to get the kicking tee off the field. That is Carter Maggio playing quarterback now for the Squirrels. And Maggio's first pass is complete. I believe it was Michaels who on the reception, and it was.
Carter Maggio's pass complete. Number 10, Jake Michaels.
So that'll bring up 3rd down and...
Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
For Central Cass.
Maggio drops back, fires, far sideline, and is there a flag? There will be. That'll be pass interference, and it's more than likely going to be on Braxton Engie. But we'll see. I don't know if they give a jersey numbers. It's just going to be pass interference, but it looks like
Crandall, the intended receiver.
Engie was the guilty party on that one.
Pass interference called on West Fargo. 1st and 10 for the Squirrels into Packer territory. 1st and 10, Central Cass at the 48.
Gonna be a handoff here. Central Cass will try and take it up the middle here against this Packer defense.
Kate Olsen Tinglestead with the carry.
As the clock ticks towards 8:10 to go.
2-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 8 coming up for the Squirrels.
And that pass is caught in the backfield there by Josiah Crandall. And Crandall brings it up to about the 39-yard line.
Number 23, Josiah Crandall.
It's a pickup of 4. Bring up 3rd down and 4.
Elijah Volt. 4-yard gain on the play. 3rd and 4 coming up for the Squirrels.
Squirrels going with a partial huddle. I don't know if you'd call it a no huddle, but working out of the shotgun, looking. Now he'll roll. Maggio still with the ball, and he'll release it. And the intended receiver there for Central Cass was Colson Stahl.
Colson Stahl, the intended receiver.
That incomplete pass will stop the clock.
Brings up 4th and 4 for Central Cass.
Maybe it won't stop the clock. The clock continues to tick out onto the field. I was just informed that a 30-point lead is running time, so that would explain why the clock didn't stop. So 4th down and 4 after the incomplete pass here as the clock continues to tick. We're only about 10 seconds off. We'll adjust it here momentarily. Maggio looking to pass, and that one is intercepted. Intercepted off the tip there. It's Chase Jerstead bringing it up to midfield for the Packers.
Pass intercepted by number 40, Chase Jerstead. Packer ball, 1st and 10 for West Fargo at midfield.
Chase Jerstead intercepting that ball at the tip, right in front of the 20-yard line, brings it back just shy of 30 yards to midfield. Sets up the 1st down and 10 here for the Packers, leading 30-0. And that is Dylan Nichols playing quarterback once again here for the Packers. And Nichols will be taken down there by Braden Mitchell for the Central Cass Squirrels.
What a 3-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Packers.
Be a handoff. And looks like it was Braden Nygaard on the carry.
Braden Nygaard with the carry. Marcus Bifford the tackle.
Picks up about 5 on the play, and they'll set up a 3rd down and 3.
3rd and 3 coming up for the Packers.
As we creep inside, 4.5 to go here in the 4th quarter. The Packers have one more score in them. We'll find out. Nichols out of the shotgun with a 3-receiver set. Fakes the handoff. Nichols takes off. Going to the outside, and there's a fumble. Nichols dropped the ball after he crossed the 34-yard line. It was recovered by Central Cass.
First and 10, Central Cass.
That's
And
the
throw on
first
34-yard line.
turnover forced by the Squirrels here in this ball game. And a short gain there.
Kate Olsen Tinglestead with a carry.
Brings the ball up to the 39-yard line. It'll be a
Tackled by
pickup of
Brian
about
Alvarado
4.
And Brady Medina.
We'll call it 2nd and 5.
About a 5-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 5 coming up for Central Cass.
And it's a bobbled snap, and as a result, he's going to be brought down in the backfield.
Quarterback sack by number 81, Tony Leal.
Tony Leal gets credited for the sack. Thought it was 61, but maybe it was 81. No, I got it wrong the first time. It was indeed Tony Leal on the QB sack there.
3rd and 10 coming up for the Squirrels.
Maggio with a 5-step drop, now rolls to the near side. He'll fire it off, and that one's nearly picked off.
Maggio's pass incomplete.
In and out of the hands of Dwayne Mitchell.
Colson Stahl, the intended receiver.
Now bring up 4th and 10. So the clock will continue to roll here as we approach 2 minutes to play. Fourth and 10, might as well go for it. Nothing to lose here, trailing 30-0. Maggio drop back, and he'll fire it over the middle, and that is nearly picked off and also nearly caught. The intended receiver there was Brady Peterson. It would bobble out of Peterson's hand, and then it was almost bobbled and intercepted there by West Fargo's Elijah Volk. So turnover on downs as a result.
1st and 10 for West Fargo at the Squirrel 34-yard line.
As the change of possession will stop the clock. They'll hand it off. I believe it's either Bangura or, see if I can get the jersey number. It's Stokes. Pickup of maybe 1 if he's lucky. He'll be second and 10.
Loss on the play.
That's actually a loss. It'll be 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 coming up for West Fargo.
And it looks like it was fumbled again, but it looks like the Packers fell on top of it. And that's probably going to do it. That's probably going to be the last play of the game here.
And that'll be your ball game tonight. Fargo 4, West Fargo 30, and your Central Cass Squirrels nothing.
All right, there's your final score, 30-0 in favor of the West Fargo Packers. That'll do it. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you next time here on Magnitude Sports.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to order a DVD copy of this broadcast, simply visit msportsnet.com/DVD.